Pennywise the Clown. Now, this video is all about the main clown from the It series, from the Stephen King series I'm making a video on. Now, this is a basic one. This one's really about why you wouldn't survive Stephen King's Pennywise. We can talk about all the two movies and on top of the new show that came out, but let's just talk about the show first. So the new show, Welcome to Derry, is basically on a prequel to It 1 and It Part 2. I'm pretty sure it's set before those times. And episode 1, no spoilers, but shit gets real in episode 1. And I don't want to just come here and try to spoil it for y'all in case y'all want to watch it, but then we're going to move on to It Part 1 and It Part 2, 2017 and 2019, I think. Now, 2017 was a hit and everyone watched it. Everyone knows who Pennywise is now. So in It Part 1, we all know that it feeds off of fear, children fear. I mean, if you ask me, he just sounds like a cosmic pedophile, but that's his power. That's what he feeds off. He feeds off of fear, just fear. So if you're scared of him or scared of anything he does to you, then that's a win for him in his books. Now, I don't know why you asked me why he preys on children mostly, because I guess because children are more prone to being scared of fictional characters like, Jason or Michael Myers. He will appear as anything that children is afraid of and will make them scared and feed off that fear. And his main weakness is not being a pussy of him. But the thing is, he knows what someone's fear is. And once he finds out what your fear is, I mean, it's up then. Unless you have like military training to where you won't fold to your biggest fears, then you most likely will fold to your biggest fears by this being. And Pennywise has been doing this shit for a long time. He'll kill a few people and then go back into the sewers for like 27 years. I don't know why specifically that long, but like could wait 30 years and like just round it up to 30 years, but I guess you want to make it just 27 just to be random. Why you wouldn't survive this is because let's say you're an adult. Let's say you're an adult and you're trying to confront Pennywise. Pennywise isn't limited to killing only children. He can kill adults too. He just chooses children because they're easier pickings. He's more than capable of killing an adult. He has before. We've seen him kill adults before. Is that he prefers to kill children because they're easier to scare than adults. If you ran up on Pennywise and tried to box him, I don't know, like box him, kick him, fight him, any kind of way, shape, or form, he can turn into whatever he wants to, really. He can grow giant claws and just swipe at you with them, and you get eventually fucking impaled by one of those claws, or one of them spikes as hands. Like in It Part 2, when the Losers Club as adults were fighting him, and he still transformed into a giant version of himself with like claws, like spider claws or like crab claws. Him getting even one hit on you would mean instant damn near death. Why, as an adult, do you think it would be a good idea to run up on him and see if you can win? You probably won't win against him. As a child, it's even less likely, because all a child has is the power of not being afraid of him. Because when it was trying to get that one girl, I forgot her name, from the first movie, It Part 1, 2017, and she didn't show that she was scared, he was like disgusted. He was like, ugh, like you don't smell good because like you're not afraid of me. So what he did to her was put her in the deadlights. He made her look into his gaping maw and look into the deadlights. And somehow she did not go completely insane in the moment and kill herself, because all that happened was she went kind of in a trance and floated away into the air. But I'm shocked she didn't go into some kind of insanity and just kill herself. But that's your only power you have against Pennywise if you're not an adult. Your only power is not to be scared of him. I don't think that outright stops him from just killing you. It just makes you less desirable for him to kill you. You're just a less desirable product to him. You're like, okay, you're not afraid, so I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to leave you here. I'm going to hurt you. Can't eat you because you would taste bad because you're not scared. You're not scared of me. That's the main contention with him. If you're a child, if you're anyone under 18, your biggest bet is to not be scared. If you're an adult, if you're over 18, or maybe 25, because I guess when your brain fully is developed, or somewhere around there, that's when you can possibly look up to him. I'm not scared of you at all, my boy. Like, you're kind of a pussy. And like, that still hurts his feelings, because if you like insult him and like belittle him, like he'll pause for a moment. He'll be like, damn, like really? And like, because when he in the movie, in the Part 2 movie, 2019, when he said he is the devourer, the killer of the eater of worlds, one of the adults said, no, you're not, you're just a clown. And Pennywise stopped. He paused. He was like, what the fuck? He was like, what the fuck did you just say to me? He paused for a moment. He had to sit back and like, what the fuck? You just called me. That is a much more powerful tool than just not being scared and not saying a damn thing to him than for a child. For an adult, if the same thing is happening with a child, it does not stop him from just killing you still. He would hesitate because he wants you scared before he kills you. Because you taste better when you're scared. If you're not scared, then you can still die, of course, to him, but he probably won't eat you because you won't taste good. You're like, oh, he wasn't scared of me in his last moment, so I want to eat him. I'm gonna leave his body there. So that's really just why you wouldn't survive it, because we're going off of you having to face him beforehand and knowing what his weakness is. Because if you run up on him the first time and you don't know who he is, you're dying. Like, literally, no matter if you're a child or an adult, you're dying every single time because you have no idea what his weakness is and what his powers are. So he would fold because he would go into your mind and find out what you're scared of and manifest as that thing you are scared of, and then try to kill you, which he will succeed in doing. And the only way you're going to counter that is if you have prior knowledge and maybe military experience to be able to withstand any kind of mental warfare he pulls on you, psychological warfare he pulls on you. That's not going to work. I mean, it's going to work if you had that experience, but in this scenario, you're going in blindfolded pretty much. You have no idea what he can do. So when he goes in there and does that, his mental gymnastics, you're dying 100% of the time. So that's really it. Why you really wouldn't survive Pennywise, let alone the whole entire Stephen King universe, because that just is crazy. The whole entire universe of Stephen King is insane. But just Pennywise alone, that's why you wouldn't survive him in particular, because you need to go in with prior knowledge and the mental strength to be able to withstand any kind of illusions he pulls on you, which pretty much all humans are not going to be able to do. So that's why you wouldn't survive. There's nothing else to say about that. There's nothing else to say about that. You're dead if you run into him and you don't have any kind of prior knowledge about him in that universe. So thank y'all for watching. Peace, 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 peace.